once again to Wicked Wins, episode 21. Attempted only about 6 times. Apologies if there are audio or other technical issues. I am having a hell of a random internet day. But we are also down a person. So this is a great omen. Really looking forward to this. You guys want to go down, do some delving?
Well, I mean, the plan was to go find that group, so yeah.
Yeah. And what group is it you're going off to find?
The one that has the gear we want. They had something they were supposed to bring back to the shopkeeper, I believe, and he thinks that they're dead, and he said they had some good loot on them if we do find them.
Yeah. You know roughly where they're at, where they were supposed to be heading to as well. So it's not like a huge stretch. So yeah. Trying to make sure something here. Good. In the wrong game, as usual.
Oh, yeah, and I think my character has been working with someone about trying to identify those liquids that we took back.
Sort of, but there hasn't really been a lot of time for that, because you guys decided that a day after the vats, you guys are going to chase treasure. Treasure most deep. So, prior to setting off, I think a lot of you had already geared up last session. If not, please let me know.
Actually, I do want to buy a buckler, a +1 if possible.
Hold on.
Or a regular buckler also would be fine.
There is not a +1 buckler, but they can give you he can sell you a masterwork buckler.
I thought you were about to say a -1 buckler. I was like, what?
-1 buckler of arrow catching. Actually, arrow catching's a good one.
I'll take a regular wooden buckler.
Okay. Well, I thought they only come in metal.
I have no idea.
Hold on. I think bucklers are by design metal.
I just meant I don't need it to be masterwork.
Okay.
When I get a magic one, I'll probably just buy it with whatever enchantment or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Just making sure you weren't trying to do that because of some kind of equipment requirement. Cool. Say you can strap on a buckler.
You're not a druid?
I am not a druid.
What about that level of druid I gave you?
Hey, I'll type it in there if you want me to have a level of druid.
You don't get anything from it, though, because you got that buckler.
Oh, man. It's always the bucklers that get shit.
Buckler stops here.
Oh, my God. And then I'm just going to leave my masterwork heavy wooden shield in my house.
Okay. Downgrading the shield.
Well, my feet
that's how
doesn't
you
really
cast
work.
spells, right?
Well, my feet doesn't work with anything but a buckler.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I don't want to be a cheater.
All right. Well, we lost another player as we started the game. That's always a plus.
Oh, definitely an extra bad omen now.
But
Down to 3.
speaking of this, as you guys prepare to set out, there is a bit of an issue that Luna can inform you about. But if she were here, when she got up this morning, you guys had his nickname as Sen. She can inform you that Sen is nowhere to be found in the morning. There is a note that is left behind, letting you know, saying like he'll meet you down there. But that is it.
Can I try one more quick potion experiment?
Sure.
We're down 3 players, guys.
Yeah.
3.5. So there's 2 different colored liquids, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna do this at someone's suggestion. So I'd like to. Oh, can I buy like a dropper in town, like something that would be like to precisely get the amount of liquid?
Sadly, not.
Well then, what the heck? I'd like to try the other colored liquid. It's green.
Okay.
I would like to try to add that to a shield extract.
Okay.
And just a little bit, just like a drop of it.
Yeah. Give me a craft alchemy.
Now that I have ranks in this, I finally can give like good checks for this. Or I can just roll a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, you will get the drop basically perfect. And the shield will form on you as normal. It kind of starts hovering around you. But as it hovers around you, there is like something about it that seems different. Something about its movements. You can't quite tell what it is, but it seems just a little different. Like you chose the most mundane spell for visual effects that you could on this one.
I know. But I wanted to test something that if the one thing happened that I wanted to happen, this would be the spell I'd want it to happen to.
Gotcha. What are you hoping happens?
If I say this, is this going to be like a Schrodinger's thing where I tell you and then it's not going to be that?
No, I am not that kind of GM.
Okay, I thought it was going to last a lot longer.
Well,
Okay.
Didn't you want to become a shield?
No, I did not want to become a shield. I was hoping that one made it last longer.
So you sort of have the right idea. As you go to meet the party, you'll notice that the shield is still there longer than you know it's supposed to be. But there is something else that's different about it that you still can't quite figure out.
Is it something that I can't observe as it is happening to me?
Part of it is that it's kind of it's invisible.
Okay.
So like you're trying to identify what's different about the thing you can't see. You still know that it's there because you can see like the faintest of shimmers as it moves around you. So you know it's still there, but you can't quite identify what is different. But something about it, like you're used to seeing it a certain way, and something looks just different enough.
But I can't tell what.
No.
And it doesn't seem like it's weaker. It doesn't seem like it like
seems to be doing what it normally does.
Okay. Well, when it expires, let me know.
Okay. But yeah, Luna, I was explaining to them when you got up in the morning, Sen left you a note where he was, letting you know that he'll meet you down there.
Do you tell us about your shield experiment?
Oh yeah, I inform you that I tried it and it seems to have no adverse effect, at least that I can put into words.
Before we go down or do any traveling, we need to roll some stuff.
Well, you guys don't need to roll anything.
Oh, hit points.
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Man,
It's
I did
fine.
completely forget. That's
I
bad.
completely forgot.
Yeah, I was about to go on this adventure without any hit
Almost
points.
got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't get him.
you didn't get him.
Oh, don't make me the one. Okay, not a one. I'll take it.
Did you mean to roll as your other character, Tom?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm
Who?
not used to having multiple
At least the same
characters
hit dice.
up. Is it the same hit dice?
D8.
D8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of the other things that you're going to find when you wake up, Silvio, is there is somebody waiting outside your door. Let me look at your character sheet real quick, because I did not take the opportunity to do so.
My actual character.
Yeah, your new character.
Just hit
I'm
dice
opening
it.
this up real quick. I opened it up real quick. As you come out, they are kind of leaned up against the wall. I thought I was told you wake up early.
It's dawn, isn't it?
That's not early. Early is before the sun, not after. I don't know why they got me yoked to you. They say you're gonna teach me a thing or two.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a guy to learn from. But, who are you?
Name's Joth. Joth Grandshark. You're Silvio?
Yeah.
So, what do you actually do? I haven't really seen you in the temple, but that's probably because it sounds like you're out all the time.
Yeah, I do missions for the temple. Exactly. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this hit points in here before.
No problem.
Man, you better beat this dude ass. You're an evil leader. You can't put him in his place.
Yeah, I'm distracted because I'm trying to get my hit points set up. Okay, there we go. Now I got the hit points set up.
Seem a bit distracted. What, are you confused?
Yeah, I mean, you just came seeking me out? Is that...
No, I didn't
you're
come
saying?
seeking you out. Dragotin sent me here. Said I'm gonna learn a lesson from you or some
Dragotin.
shit.
Yep.
What lesson am I supposed to learn from you?
How to not be a weak little bitch. I'm gauging him.
Yeah?
Does he look? Like
Yeah, so he doesn't look very strong. He doesn't look particularly nimble. And he doesn't look particularly tough. Like, he's not, like, there's no impairment in any of those departments. But he's definitely not like, he's got no guns to flex. He's got no moves to showcase. And it looks like you could probably easily break him over your knee like so.
Yeah, I think we definitely are gonna have to toughen you up. You are... I don't even see any scars. What's wrong with you?
I don't toughen. I don't need to.
Been in a fight in your entire life?
I don't need to toughen things up. I don't need to toughen myself up. I toughen everything up. I can make anyone tougher than they already are, including myself. Probably even you. You look a little scrawny yourself.
I don't know about that.
Compared to some of the guys in the temple, you don't look like much.
Yeah, no, I would take down any of those guys with an arrow.
I bet you can't even hit me.
Really? I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow. Now.
That's fair. He had it coming. Shut his ass up.
Yep. Let's see. I just gotta check if I got any of the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, you easily hit him. Roll some damage there. Yeah, it punctures into him. You fucking shot me! What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, so dodging is definitely not your forte, I see.
What the fuck? This isn't what we fucking do. You don't live shoot somebody, he like pulls the arrow out of himself. Ah! Throws it on the ground. Fuck. Is this some kind of lesson or some shit?
Yeah. Don't ask me to shoot you. And oh yeah, most of the spells I didn't
Okay.
put in the time yet.
He'll
Don't
heal
ask me
himself
to
up.
shoot you and then get shot. Lesson number 1.
Oh. Fine. So where the fuck are we going?
Well, right now we're gonna head down a few levels, look for some stuff the shopkeeper had rented out.
All right, well, let's, I guess, get a move on.
Yeah, I'd like to see if you can actually do anything. Like, you just,
Other than
wow.
get shot?
so yeah, well, let's go.
All right.
I wish I was there for that. I would have roasted that dude alive. Like,
You
what?
can meet up
All
with the
that
party.
shit.
As Silvio and this random dude kind of come walking up. This random dude with like a hole in where his gut is. There's like in his armor. There's like a hole that looks about arrow sized.
Wow.
Is it a new prisoner?
No, it's I'm some guy the church sent me to train.
This is
Right,
like you
from
train your
Mars.
friends. Jeez.
Yeah, see, I told you. You
Yeah,
don't
he hasn't
fucking
shot
shoot
me.
people.
He hasn't shot me. He probably had it coming.
He did.
What kind of team is this? Hello.
Oh man, I'm on your side on this one.
How about you, milady?
My lady.
I'm a little annoyed at Lars dudes right now, so how about you just don't talk to me?
Damn. You're like ice.
I'm gonna laugh out loud and be like, man, you're getting along swimmingly.
Just gotta find my place.
Is this dude gonna be with us for a while, Silvio?
Well, I think you might end up dead pretty quick if if anything I've seen is to be believed. But maybe he'll surprise us.
What race is he?
Human.
He's a big guy too.
All right. Well, I'll show you my worth. I'll show you my worth later.
All right, where are we heading?
So Pavan, when he comes up, he's much bigger than he was before. He has like stripes like grown into his fur.
What did you end up taking? Actually, all of you got feats, so I know we got wondrous item. What did you end up taking? Because we also know leadership.
I actually took Star's Hall style. It just
Oh,
buffed
okay.
my damage a little
Got.
bit.
Oh, that's right. You
He
got
just-
to 7, so he like
yeah, he
grew
did
in
that on his
size.
own. That
Yep.
had nothing to do with me.
And then what did you end up taking, Rusty, for your feat?
Extract. Read all about it.
All right. So, the party.
Wait, Bella.
She took craft wondrous item. So I filled that in
Oh, that's
for
right,
people
okay.
because she had
I
food in
forgot.
her mouth.
Yeah, and the cohort also has craft wondrous item.
Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna craft something all right. Macaroni and cheese.
Craft dinner.
It does sound delicious, actually.
Right. Well, let's get down into the depths. Now, you guys know that a lot of the stuff down here right now is basically almost not even worth your time. So we're gonna pass over any minor encounters that you guys might run into. But there are still some significant ones you might find along the way. You kind of know where
is
you're
my
going.
shield still going?
It is.
Oh my god.
How long has it been?
How long has it been?
About 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
What was I doing here? Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted. I needed this.
No,
So
you said his shield is hard to see, but would spellcraft at all help maybe determine what other, like, what's different about it?
in combination with something else, but it's essentially invisible. It is mildly translucent.
Okay. So I'd have to have a decent way of being able to, like, see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have invisibility, but I don't have see invisibility, so...
Is there like a detect? I don't know, detect magic. Like, could you like see the aura?
You would see the aura
I'm
around
spitballing.
it. Yes, but you wouldn't see the object itself.
So the
Yeah,
object is the
so
change, not the
that would,
aura.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would only, like, really tell me if something about the aura has changed through it, but if the aura is still exactly the same, then I wouldn't really get anything different with detect magic.
Correct.
Unless the aura is, I don't understand. I'm just spitballing, as someone doesn't know much about this. Like if it was like larger or like
Yeah, think
more
of it like
potent.
a cloud around whatever the thing is. There's like a cloud of magic. So with spellcraft, you'd be able to identify that that is a shield spell. But to see what's different about it, you really need the ability to see invisibility.
Sure. All right, that's fine. Well, when I
If
try
you're-
with a different thing, this one
If you're
seems at
really
least-
curious, I can start attacking you.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I like
I
that
know what
method.
shield does.
That worked out well.
Unless
last time.
unless Steve tells me that the positive is different for the shield.
No, inform me if
lot of
anything
dice.
changes. But you guys can travel for a while. Can I get some survival checks? Let's say 4 here, as you guys try to make your way down to where you were before. Nice,
even gonna
good
bother
checks from
trying.
Silvio.
Yeah, I'm -3.
I'm 0.
Silvio, as you're traveling, a lot of this route has not changed. You're kind of following along the same way, waiting for like the expected changes that you would figure have happened. But it seems like there's not really been enough time to make substantial changes. You also notice as you travel, a lot of the path is still mostly clear. You can get down to the 4th level of the depths with very little problem. You saw a couple of like minor things that sort of kept their distance from you, as if they knew you weren't worth engaging.
They saw us beat down their buddies last time.
Stupid rust monster.
Oh yeah, specifically, I know they're weaker than us, but if we do see a rust monster, we probably want to try again get its antenna.
Well, also there wasn't just the rust monsters. So like, yeah, actually, if we see the Bahir or the
Chrismal.
Man.
Oh yeah, the little crystal thing.
Yep. You have not seen either of those yet.
Okay.
But as you kind of start making your way through the 4th depth, there is something that... Can I get a perception from the party? You do end
I
up
can do
seeing.
that.
I do have
Doesn't want to do the floor function. That's funny.
Hey, me and Pavan got the same thing.
How many perception checks you said? Sorry.
Just one from everybody.
Just one each.
Okay. Oh, I see. I was like, I saw Silvio's name twice, and I realized what was happening.
He's got a buddy too now.
He has a buddy too.
I used up all my high rolls.
Here, let me get a temporary mini for Tom's cohort.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about like making him and
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Well, I made a different mini for me, and Steve never used it.
Did you?
Remember I made a new one with the star?
Oh,
I got
you
that.
did. I did not remember that.
My feelings have been hurt ever since.
Hopefully when I get out of this job, finally.
No, I literally forgot about it until Tom said that. Completely fine. I forgot about it too.
What does this guy fight with, Tom?
Longsword and a shield.
Okay.
And he's in breastplate.
Cool. I'm not rendering it up right now. I'm just trying to find something that's close.
Sisterhood style. I think it was. You can share one teamwork feat, something like that. But you have to use a shield and a longsword randomly.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Longsword.
Alright. Yeah, you have to have weapon focus, longsword, and shield focus in order to take it.
Alright, for now, I'll use, I don't know, just some random person that's not important.
Hey, it's a copy of my mini.
I was gonna say, hey, it's good.
There we go. Nobody special. Assign him real quick to the character he's supposed to be. Alright. Yeah, so what do we get for some perceptions here? We got some big numbers. So you will notice a pair of these like three-legged creatures with like legs attached to just this big round shape, with like three tentacles that kind of come out of various places around this circle, and they're kind of like crouched over a pile of some junk back here.
Like they're trying to hide, or that they're
no, like they're
on it?
eating the junk.
Okay.
How many of them is it?
2.
Oh.
I tried a dungeoneering check information about what these creatures are.
Give me a knowledge dungeoneering check.
Yeah, and my new dude is has bard knowledges, so you can do all these.
Okay.
Sorry, are we supposed to be on an actual like map?
Oh yeah, I did not move you. I am sorry.
Oh yeah, once we start heading down, I'll cast my hours per level spell. So I'll cast the magic vestments and the defending bone.
Yeah, I'm just throwing up mage armor as well.
I may or may not put extracts into myself, depending on how tough the monster seems.
Well, these I cast like pretty much.
I'm just making sure my spell.
That's fair. I have a very limited number.
Rusty, your whatchamacallit, your shield will have worn off about 2.5 hours into having applied it.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
that's
you
a
can
lot more.
you can see up here there are these 2 fearsome-looking balls with these tentacles coming out of them. They're like they're kind of bent down a little bit, and they're eating up some garbage that's over there. They don't seem to notice you quite yet.
We didn't learn what they were.
I'm sorry.
I fixed it.
Rusty, you will know that these are Otyugs. They are sort of like an accident, like a wizard's accidental byproduct in trying to make like his own kind of special creature. He ended up developing something that has like these kind of elephant-like feet, these tentacles, kind of like a squid or like a jellyfish of sorts, and just like this massive fucking like dinosaur-like maw. But like it ended up all attached to the body. It like the head didn't grow in right, the tentacles didn't grow in his arms, and the elephant feet didn't grow in all the way. So it's just this kind of abomination of poor development that got kind of stuffed into these dungeons as a way to keep them away from humanity and to potentially protect the depths. But they are large, they are immune to diseases, and their tentacles give them a bit of reach. They can reach out 15 feet.
How strong
Yikes.
are they?
They are not particularly strong compared to you guys now. But if you guys would have seen these early into coming down here, it would have certainly spelled your doom.
Can I try to like whisper to the like? I don't want to alert the creatures.
You could try, yeah. The creatures will get to see if they can hear you, though.
Well, can I do it with hand signals?
Do people know the hand signals? Have you guys discussed in advance?
Oh no,
what your
I
hand
want
signals
to.
are?
I want to see him
Oh my
RP
gosh.
these hand signals.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going like this, that, then I mean, we're gonna know pretty much
right.
what that is. But,
I might. I
But
mean,
if he starts doing some sign language stuff, like
What I was hoping for.
well, I was gonna do something like, yeah, I was gonna be like,
they don't fly.
no,
I don't know.
this is a flying creature.
Well, these things don't fly.
Oh, they don't. Oh, I
They
thought I
don't
can't
fly,
really
no.
see from the.
They have reach, but they do not fly.
Oh, okay, then never mind. I thought there was like a.
They got elephant feet. They're not. They can barely jump.
So I would probably like do like a cross.
Okay. Seems like Rusty's straight edge.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna start pushing
hold
people
my
towards
bow and
Go
point to
kill
them?
it.
Yeah, Luna starts kind of pushing people to move forward. As does, like, Joth is like, come on, dude. Fucking kill it. That's what you're here for.
People are hesitating. Luna's gonna
I got bored.
literally
Yeah, I was
out
like-
loud.
I got bored.
Like,
I'm gonna
go
charge.
fucking kill
Okay.
it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna charge the one the closest one. Well, how
Yeah,
far?
I'll give you like the ability to move in on it. You're fine.
I mean, if I see Pavan and Higram charging, I'll charge in with them.
Yeah, I'm not for the hesitation.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. You guys can take your surprise action because they unfortunately aren't going to catch you in time. So everybody,
I'm gonna charge in.
yeah,
Devon has pounce, so he's gonna get all his attacks.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get one.
Well, wait and see how the initiative goes first, because it's possible I can, like,
I'll do stuff before I.
Yeah.
do
yeah,
rage.
and my
rolling.
dude's
That
probably
works.
gonna rage, and like the rage could probably benefit you.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, man, I'm going and murdering them.
yeah. So everybody roll on in. The Mon stars will as well.
I'm gonna just click the spells that I pre-cast because they're hours per level.
Okay.
I'll cast Shield Elder, Magic Vestment on my shield and armor, and Defending Bone.
Okay.
So those are all my hours per level.
All right. Yeah, you get the surprise on them. So Luna, go ahead and go first.
what am I gonna do? I think this is gonna be very tough. I'm just gonna give Pavan a little head pat and give him some fortune.
Okay. That is not going to go for now. Joth.
I am gonna move in a little bit too. Are we on like an actual surprise round?
I'm going to give you a full round for the surprise round.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna move in a bit.
Yeah,
as well.
these things are entirely unaware. So everything that you do in this next 6 seconds, like they've got to lift their head out of the garbage, realize where you are. They're going to be rather slow to react because they are literally eating.
Okay, just
Alright.
wanted to check.
So Joth is gonna do his raging sound. So there's a standard action, so he'll get to move afterwards.
Yep.
But he'll do this while everyone's within range. So anybody who wants this can take it. It's gonna be +3 to strength, +3 to con, +3 to morale on will saving throws, but it'll also be -1 on AC. You'll also get the guarded life rage power.
Interesting.
Which I can click that if you guys need to see what that is.
But bear
also.
in mind, you are raged, so you can't do anything that requires concentration or any sort of like intellectual activity.
Yeah, but
I'm not taking that.
also, unlike normal rage, though, you are not fatigued after
Correct.
it ends. So that you don't have to worry about.
So wait, so could I not do like the study strike thing? That's the only thing
You
I
would
really
not
care
be
about.
able to study strike with this.
All right, then I probably just don't.
Actually, Pavan is 100% taking it.
Yeah.
It's all just free shit for him. Strength doesn't do anything for me though, so I won't take that.
Strength doesn't do much.
Well, there's also the con
Well-
bonus,
well,
so there's
And
7
don't
temporary
forget about
points.
guarded life, which guarded life I'm going to click right now for everyone to see. Oh, once I go to done and not my dude. So
Do we know?
that's
Can
with
we
guarded
like?
life done.
Can we end a rage whenever we want?
So yeah, so one of the additional benefits actually
Trying to see if the allies can come out of it automatically.
yeah. If accepted, the Raging Song's effects last for that ally's turn or until the song ends.
Yeah, so you can decide
So,
any round that you
make
don't
it
want it
every
anymore.
turn.
Okay, nice. Yeah, guarded life is definitely going to be clutch. But I've got full health now, so I'm not going to take it yet.
Okay.
But if I start taking damage, then I'm gonna be like, guarded life, help!
All right, Higram.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my.
Oh, he still has a movement, so
Yeah.
let me
You said we'd be able to still charge?
Yes.
We are. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to charge the closest one. I'm actually going to get, like, Pavan also has reach, but I'm going to get right up next to him so I can also attack.
Okay.
And then he's gonna bite him.
Fortune if he wants to use it, remember.
Gotta be declared.
Well,
before.
I don't know how defensive they are, so I'll take that one. Does that hit?
I'm just double checking one thing
Okay.
real quick. Okay. 20 will indeed hit.
Nice. So he's gonna damage. And then he's gonna try to
Wait,
grapple.
what?
Oh, 0 damage?
What?
That's awkward.
How the fuck did that happen? Hold
That
on.
can't be right.
It's
Please
1d8 plus.
Hold on. Let me fix it. Let me just fix
Okay.
it so that it's fixed. Should be 0 and 0 and. All right. Try to hit the weapon damage button. Hit the damage button again. There we go.
No, that shouldn't be right.
1d8 plus strength.
His strength is 8.
Uh,
That's my
ye-
strength. I think it's my strength that you're using
Hold on.
instead of big cat.
Let me look at the. Sorry, I've got here.
It also seems to be subtracting 1 somewhere in this.
God damn it. Yeah, it's seeing his ability score as -1, so it must be pulling.
It's
for
mine.
some reason
That's
from
mine.
his-
That's Higram's. Yeah. It's my strength.
Oh, I know what it is.
The token, probably.
It is coming from. No, I've got something I think misprogrammed here on the damage. No, it's Pavan damage. And you're pushing the damage button that's underneath the bite, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you got the grapple. That is not making sense. It shouldn't be coming from you. It's specifically told to look at Pavan. Ability, Pavan repeating attacks. Damage attribute. Oh, no. Okay. Shit. That should still work. Let me... God damn it. It's just technical difficulty day.
Please stand by.
Why
We're
does it-
experiencing technical difficulties. Your call is important to us.
Why does it try to target you? Like keeps aiming at a selected. What the fuck is going on? It's just ignoring the rules. The script literally tells it to look at Pavan and then pull his damage attribute. And it keeps pulling Higram's damage attribute. What the actual fuck? What if I do this? What does this show? Y'all have broken everything for me.
Hey, I said I'd manually roll it, and we could just do it later.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, I guess, because it is seeing Pavan as selected. I have never seen it do this before. What if I do... Damn. Yeah. You take a sizable chunk out of this thing.
Man, he's going up.
But it's still up. Yep. Go for those claws. Let's see if they do something different.
Probably a miss.
That actually rolled correctly. But that one does miss.
Another claw.
That will hit.
Gonna do damage to him. Nope.
Also, that's still wrong, yeah.
Basic. Nope. That was my fault.
It'll be half that, because it's your secondary.
Oh, plus half your... Well,
Plus
with
half your
natural attacks, I thought it was regular strength.
I thought if they're considered secondary, and I thought claws are always
But they're
considered
not.
secondary.
Nope. For animal companions, it's only a secondary if it specifically says it's a secondary, like hooves usually do.
Oh.
But we can do half. It's fine.
No. I want to do it right. And it's very quick. It's just Big Cat, right? Stats for Big Cat.
Like if you go through the animal companions, the ones that are secondary, it actually says this is a secondary attack.
Yeah, I do see that. It's wherever there is the asterisk next to them. Yeah, okay. Then yeah, it's full. Ouch.
And then I don't know how rake works.
So rake is if you begin a combat grappled.
But it also
then-
works on a charge. You also rake on a charge. If you read under charge, it says that you rake on a charge.
Okay, hang on.
I actually
You
have
mean
it on
under
my character
pounce,
sheet
not charge?
somewhere. It might be under pounce.
Hang on, let me take a look. Because I don't...
Yeah, it's under pounce. You're right.
Yeah, when a creature with a special attack makes a charge, it can make a full attack, including rake attacks, if this creature already has the rake ability. Also has the rake ability. That's weird, though, because the specific wording for rake is that you have to start...
Grapple.
A creature with this special attack gains under certain conditions, but there are different conditions. All right, yeah, you get your rake attacks.
So how does that work? I don't know.
Just make 2 more claw attacks.
Oh, shit.
Or no, I think it's 1 more. I don't think it's 2 claws for his rake. Let me double check. I think the rake is just 1. Yeah, the rake is just 1. Okay. That will hit. Roll.
That should be 6 damage because it hit -1. Oh wait, no, it's 1d6 plus.
Yeah, we'll keep the die roll. So that'll give you another 14 points of damage, and that'll take this thing down.
Oh, then.
Because it's a 6 plus 8, which is 14.
Yeah.
That was what your last roll was.
Mm-hmm.
That thing goes down. This is some terrible battle music, by the way. I'm just not doing any of this correctly. That's what happens when we're down a player. Silvio.
I'm getting my weapon back, so I'm not gonna throw it.
Alright, Silvio has his 50 movement. He was moving here and then shooting.
Yeah.
Shooting with his deadly aim.
That'll almost hit, but not. And that'll take us to Rusty.
Let's see. I can move there. Wait, did my speed change? That's not right.
Are you wearing medium armor?
No, it's just 60. Why did it say 60 for speed?
That's not correct.
I don't know why it's saying that.
Oh, because you put a speed in your class.
Oh.
Now your speed is back to normal. Back to Norman.
Back. That's so Norman.
It's a future I can't see.
Let's just try to get near the stupid thing, since I can't attack it.
All right. Luna. Actual combat starts, and one of these things is already down.
Alright, it's 50 feet away. I'll move some random distance this way. I'll throw an evil eye on it for AC.
Okay.
Can't get that right under it, but whatever.
That is right under it.
For some reason it looks off.
Because it's
Big creature.
4 squares.
Yeah.
If you hold Alt, you can move it anywhere, even not on a square.
When he's full space with that giant eye now.
Natural 15 on the roll. 1 round it is.
I actually don't think that let me check and make sure this DC is correct because I thought that should have gone up because my charisma just went
Okay.
up. Did I?
Well, it still
program-
rolls a 22, so... Or 21.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it won't save. I just want to make sure this is... If I just paste this, this should come out right? This formula?
Maybe.
No, it did not. If I click it here... Yeah, see, for some reason, when I do the token action, it's posting that first one, but when I
Because
click it...
the token action doesn't reference what you put in the thing. The token action is a separate action.
Okay.
I'll manually have the save look at your stats, is what I'll do. I just copy-pasted it exactly how you had it on the sheet at the time, because I was
Gotcha,
just
yeah, I
rushing
think I didn't add in the formula for the auto, like, populating the
Yeah,
correct save.
no
over
big
here,
deal.
so- Okay,
This
so yeah,
one
it
is
still
down.
passes, but-
So, Joth.
Alright, he can move 40 feet, or 20 feet, so 40 feet.
Yep.
So he'll double move.
And free action, keep up the performance.
Yep.
Alright. This evil-eyed one is going to move in and takes... Actually, it doesn't even have to move in because it's got 15 feet of reach. It'll do some whip tentacles at the big cat that killed its partner. They were a buddy cop duo, and you just ruined their life.
That guy's not going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Ooh, maybe. Does a 20 hit?
20 is his AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1 hit. The rest of these aren't gonna do shit. For 3 points of damage. And does a... Ooh, natural 20. One of the tentacles will latch on to your, to Pavan's, side. Its second attack...
It's getting ready to eat brains.
Ooh, it rolled another 17, modified to a 20.
Yeah, that's fun. That's what it is.
Or come on, dice for 4 more points of damage. And the last attack will totally miss with a 9.
But you guys grappled now, right?
It is yep.
How do they take control of a grapple again?
You just need to beat the CMB.
Would that pull him closer to me?
It doesn't because they're tentacle attacks.
I'm saying if I take control of the grapple,
it won't pull him. It won't pull him closer to you. That's where it's kind of weird.
Try to break free.
Yeah. It's the reach advantage.
I will. They're not doing a ton of damage.
But these things are super lethal. You gotta be much more afraid of them.
I'm gonna cast Guidance.
Yep.
Defensively?
Yep, because it does have a reach tentacle.
Caster level?
Yeah, caster level check. Or no, concentration check. Sorry. I'll let you keep the number. What's your concentration bonus?
13.
Okay, so you'll succeed.
Alright. Yeah, so I'll cast Guidance on Pavan, and then Pavan's gonna try to break out.
Alright.
CMB.
CMB?
So that's 33.
Easy breakout. Easy. Pavan just kind of like waves one of its paws and just tosses off the tentacle. No
Is that
problem.
a standard or a full range?
That is a standard action.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get right up in this face.
Alright, you move on in.
the left.
It has 15 feet of reach, so it's gonna take its AO.
Yep.
With its bite. Ooh! I'm actually hitting 26 to hit.
That one definitely is.
I'm not dealing any damage though. Let's see if I can get some damage on this one. Nope. 7 points of damage. And I need a fort save from Pavan.
7. Oh, I forgot I'm taking half of all of these for the shield out of
Oh, yeah. So it was
4 saves.
3, 4, and 4. Yep. Yeah, Pavan is fine.
So altogether, 52. I'm taking 14 damage, so he would gain 7, I would lose 7.
Okay. Silvio.
I will flurry.
Yep.
Attack number 1.
That'll hit. Thing's still up.
Attack number 2.
Nope. Arrow goes wide.
Attack number 3.
Ooh, that will miss.
Is Evil
It's a
Eye?
lowered AC.
Oh, Evil Eye. That will hit.
Get it coming.
Yeah. Thing's still up, but it does not look good. Rusty.
You know what? There's no reason to have myself get attacked. To move up near this thing.
You already used an attack of opportunity.
All right, so Rusty's
Oh, he did.
gonna...
Wait, is that
He
true?
attacked me as I came in. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
then-
he could. He may or may not have
May have
combat
more.
reflexes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, whatever. I'll risk it. I don't care.
All right, you're gonna risk it for the potential Limp Biscuit.
Yeah.
All right, no attack of opportunity comes.
All right. Great.
That will hit.
Ooh, nice.
He is still up though.
All right. Now I'm done.
Luna.
Evil Eye for attack rolls and cackle.
Yep, he'll choose to fail basically, because it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
He'll be sad.
Doesn't matter.
Joth.
Oh man, unfortunately he can charge, so he's probably gonna take this thing down and brag about it.
Oh no, he
Son of a
provoked an
bitch.
attack of opportunity. I'm gonna trip him. No.
But yeah, he's continuing the rage as the reaction and
Yep.
charging. And he doesn't have an attack macro, so let me roll this off the sheet here.
It's not gonna roll properly off the sheet.
Terrible be terrible.
Okay,
be.
so
I can do it for him. Hold on.
That one.
But
that
it
one,
is
that
a
one.
new round, so is the creature gonna AO?
Yeah.
It's not a new round. It's from action to action.
I thought it was just straight round.
No, I'm
It looks like
100% not playing it that way. It is action to
Okay.
action. I don't even care if that actually is raw. That sounds stupid that like another couple of seconds pass for some people and they get their attack of opportunity back, but for other people it takes a full 6 seconds.
That's fair.
But yeah, he does not get the hit.
I'm gonna glance over disappointedly.
You glance over disappointedly as a bite comes down on your cohort, on your companion. Oh god, and it botches. It bites up a piece of the floor, but as it does, its tentacles still swing forward. Miss. Another botch. One of them slaps the floor. The third one, though, gets a 21 for a solid hit.
He has
That
minus.
with the
He has
minus
minuses from he got.
Oh, that's a
for evil eye.
19.
That's a no.
All right, Higram. I got so excited I was gonna get a hit.
I'm gonna pose to attack, and I'm gonna tap Pavan and let him do the attacking.
Okay.
Let him finish him off. And he's gonna try to bite him.
That'll hit.
And he go. Oh.
Yeah, with the AC loss, that is a hit.
Oh. I don't want to actually type. There we go.
Yeah, Pavan will bite off a huge chunk of flesh and swallow it down as this thing hits the floor. Combat
Shut up.
will end.
I'm a walk up, pull the arrow out of the corpse. So next time, hit the creature. We are trying to kill them.
I was hitting it. You just didn't see it.
I
You
was
stand all the
right
way back
here.
there.
You didn't even get close.
I was right on it.
I'm perceptioning. And then I'm gonna go through the creature and point at every single mark and say who did it.
You don't fucking
gonna-
know that. You're just making
gonna
shit
try-
up.
While he's pointing that out to him,
I take
I'm gonna,
pride of ownership in at least that slash.
I mean, there's
Look,
no
Kraz.
blood on his sword. Isn't that like?
I'm gonna cast Create Water where he was standing, and I'm be like, I think he pissed himself.
Dude, what the fuck is this? I'm not helping you out anymore.
God. It's okay to be afraid your first combat. And I'm just gonna start laughing instead.
Man, fuck this
Yup.
dude. Fuck his dog, his little cat.
We're just fucking with you.
You guys can continue down. Give me another survival check, please.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, and the path is still clear as you make your way down, bringing yourselves to a very familiar location.
Didn't think I was gonna be upholding my side of the bargain this soon.
You get back. You can easily let yourselves in. And it seems like the place is once again empty.
I want to ask him if he's seen these guys.
He is not, but there is a letter on one of the on a small table that Silvio will easily see as he's walking by. That is addressed to that group that raided my house and killed my pet.
I wonder who they
This
could be talking
cat?
about.
Like when you pick it up, Silvio, it says, "You owe me one lurker." I need it as a baby.
Do you tell us?
It's for you guys. I'll toss it over the.
To the room.
Give me that.
I'm not much of a reader. I give it
Give me
to somebody else.
What is this garbage? I
Yeah,
just write.
so he told you guys responsible for killing that lurker
Yeah.
that he claims is his.
I just write ha ha on the letter.
As you write "ha ha" on the letter writes back, "No, I'm serious. Stop being a smartass."
Oh man.
Give me the damn letter.
Magical parchment.
All
That's
right.
sweet.
I'll respond back. We'll try to find you a lurker. Will you be returning to want your side of the bargain?
It replies back, "Ha ha, smartass." It's an auto reply. It was expecting you guys to try to write something snarky on it.
Interesting. Well,
Wow, they know me so well.
More like he knows adventurers so well.
Yes, true.
Shall we go in and try to find these guys?
yeah, I mean, what? How
sure.
long have we been traveling down here?
Been quite a few hours.
Like
It's
half
been a
the
lot
day?
faster. Yeah, it's been a lot faster because the path was basically almost entirely clear. You didn't have to worry about losing track of things or having to change up directions. You knew where to go and could kind of speed your way down.
The guys that came down here that we were looking for, there were humans and one halfling, if I remember correctly, or if my notes are correct.
Yeah, something like that.
I only have the race for two of them. I have the race for the barbarian and the rogue, but I don't have the race for the cleric or the wizard.
Yes, that is correct.
So you guys are better at talking. So maybe ask around and see if somebody saw a group with like some humans and a halfling.
Yeah, can I start like trying to ask around?
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna get down into the 5th level where the Drow trading post is.
For what it's worth, I speak Undercommon now, so at least I can talk to them and they
Yeah.
might not sneer at me.
That
I'm
will
gonna
help a
turn
lot.
Tongues on.
Okay.
Yeah, and Joth is going to comprehend languages. Well,
Okay.
how long does that last? Hours?
Actually, I can give this to anyone who wants it. So
And what? Huh?
yeah. How did that go? Oh. That's evil eye. I was like, what the hell?
How much does it? I mean, how many spell points does it cost? I mean, how much does it tax you? I should say. Jeez.
I mean, I don't frequently use that magic in combat. I use my other magic, but it does tap into some of the healing I can do. But it's about 1/10 of my magic per cast.
I'll let you guys talk, and I'd rather you save that power for healing me if I get roughed up.
Yeah, I don't really think Silvio has too many person skills. I mean, he does have a 5 charisma after all, so probably he doesn't need it.
Okay.
One quick thing that I think I know might be confusing. Let me double check this. Double checking something here. Yeah, you need to fix your languages, Rusty. You cannot have Old Draconic yet. You do not have Sylvan, Aklo, or Terran.
Oh, I misread the arrow. I got one more language.
Yeah, you do still have one more language, so if you want to move towards it, you can take Terran.
Alright, then I'll take Terran.
Okay. Yeah, the black lines do make it a little hard to see the language tree proper.
Let me look at this again.
Yeah,
Just to make sure I'm reading the
But
chart.
Terran, Sylvan, and Aklo are required as well. You need to have
Oh,
Draconic,
yeah, I
Aklo,
see.
Terran, Sylvan, and Infernal to teach in all Draconic to yourself.
Okay, so I can start getting Aklo and Sylvan next.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the language man.
But yeah, you can also give me a bluff or diplomacy down here.
Does it matter?
Anyone?
Anybody who's able to talk to them can give me a bluff or diplomacy.
Does the what? I mean, I'm better at bluff, but
Yeah,
does
so
it matter
bluff can be used as kind of like a salesmanship thing. So you like
Okay.
talk people into sort of like a, you know, hey, I'm looking to buy this thing, you know, blah blah blah. What can you do to work with me?
Yeah, and Joth, he has versatile performance, so he can perform, and it'll be a bluff.
Yeah, so he can like be like singing a soft tune in the background while they're
There you go.
while they're doing their thing. And yeah, between the three of you, you'll get a bit of information, even though these people clearly don't want to talk to you. Once you guys are speaking the language, they kind of start to get the impression like, oh, these could be potential buyers. And so one of them will share some details with you. Your kind is coming down here now a little more frequently. I hate it. I hate all of you. But if you're down here to find some bodies, get them out of here. That'll get rid of some of the stank. So, these 4 or 5, how many of them were there?
I don't remember.
He's asking me, yeah.
Something.
I don't know what he's saying.
I'll ask Clarence, or sorry, your caretaker. How many were there again? 4 or 5 people?
4. Pretty sure there were 4.
There
Four.
were 4 we're looking for.
Yeah, one of them was a little one, right?
Yes, I believe he said one was a halfling.
Like a little child that wanted to sneak around and try to take all my toys.
Yeah, that sounds about accurate.
That sounds like a half one for sure.
Are you lucky I can't understand this shit? I'm a halfling, by the way.
I forgot.
Hey, I don't know what you're saying, so I'm not offended.
That's true. I didn't even remember. I didn't even know.
They set off down those tunnels. Really, really foolish endeavor. Down those ways be the Red Cloth.
What is the red cloth?
Yeah, what's that?
Just what we call them. They keep changing what their clan name, family name, whatever the fuck they want to call it. They claim the territory. They coat it in red. Their red cloths hang everywhere. A different leadership frequently takes over.
What are they, or?
So it's like a gang or like a cult or something?
I guess you'd call it a gang. That sounds like one of those words your people would come up with.
Yeah, so Joth also can do the perform to gauge, so he'll do that just to see if this dude.
Right, he can only understand, though, because he's got comprehend languages. He does not actually speak Undercommon.
Yeah, he's gauging.
Right, so we'll use your perform check there to be the gauge, instead of it being the bluff, because he couldn't have bluffed because he can't speak the language. You see what I'm saying?
No, like Luna said she was putting the.
I thought Luna was putting tongues on herself because she did a diplomacy. I guess that's where I'm kind of confused.
But she was offering to do it on everybody, and then I declined.
Yeah, and Silvio declined. But
okay,
Joth had,
so multiple castings of this are happening then.
Right.
Okay.
Apparent. I mean, depending on who wants it and who doesn't, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's what I didn't take away any spell points from Joth because like he was.
Well, to be fair, I'm not counting this information with Joth having made that as a bluff check. I'm going off of Luna's and Rusty's. So if you want, he can instead be relaying the information to you, and then, or he can be using it to gauge what's going on with the comprehend languages. That's your choice. What I'm basically doing is giving you a guaranteed 31 on your gauge check, and no negatives at all for it. In exchange, the opposition is we get to call that a bluff check after 2 people had already succeeded at bluffing or succeeded on the conversation initially.
Okay.
So with the gauge, you'll get the impression that he is being sincere entirely in what he's saying. He saw these people. The way he talks about the halfling fits the description of the halfling that you guys were looking for. and the red cloths are some kind of gang of sorts. As best
so
as
I'm
he
gonna
explains
ask
it.
him, these red cloths, I don't know exactly, I'm sorry, are they a specific race or type of creature or people?
Yeah, they're a specific race. Fucking Drow.
Okay, perfect, thank you. I'll relay to the people who don't speak. Is there any other?
You're gonna get yourselves killed if you go in there. I hope whatever you're going
what
after
they
is
got
important.
going on?
I was gonna say, like when she asked that, I'm gonna be like, what kind of tricks do they use? I think I'd make it like super dark with their magic and stuff.
So I'll ask him, why do you think we would get ourselves killed if we go there? Are they really powerful?
Y'all have regular people seeing.
Yes, okay, so it's going to be dark. Is that what you're implying?
Of course it's gonna be dark. What are you, stupid?
No, I am not. I'm just trying to make sure I understand you correctly is all.
I got some solutions for that, so I think we'll be fine.
I said Drow, it should be pretty obvious it's gonna be dark.
True. But, I mean, aren't there, out of character, aren't there some drow in this market area?
Yeah.
And it's not like super dark here,
It's
right?
very dim here.
But not like completely dark.
It's not completely dark, but it's very dim. And if you're going outside of this area, it becomes
It gets
pitch
completely
black.
dark.
And in some areas, it's beyond pitch black.
Okay.
It's Banta black.
Oh, well, super
Wanna
black.
fancy.
You want a Fanta? Oh,
I mean, that's a copyrighted color. I don't know if you're allowed to.
Alright, fine, it's Fanta black. Oh wait,
Well,
that
Is
just
that like
means...
the medium size at
blackness.
Starbucks?
Oh, Venti black.
Yeah. So, can you just give us directions to where these?
He pointed the tunnel.
Oh, he did.
You guys have this big problem with, like, paying attention and getting the details. Drow mean darkness. My pointer finger means that direction.
Well, thanks for your help.
You guys could
been a
really use an
pleasure to-
elf felling around with you if you're gonna be surface dwellers.
Yes.
Either way, thanks for your assistance.
You're welcome, I guess. You didn't buy anything, though.
What
you
do
have
you? What does he
anything
got?
worthwhile to buy?
Yeah, I got lots of worthwhile things. What do you want?
Something not overpriced?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
A person with money.
No, I said where.
Oh. Sure.
You come all the way down here with your human stank?
Excuse me, I do not stink.
You smell like surface.
I mean... Fair enough. That doesn't necessarily mean it smells bad, okay?
Smell is relative.
True. Okay, well...
I'm sure up there they probably think you're some kind of hot shit.
Some people do.
But you got no beard.
That is very true.
So what is this person selling? Like, is there like a display of things?
They
Is it
have a
just, like-
variety of various, like, shields and armors on display.
I don't need any of what you're selling, but I thank you anyway.
I'm
for
not
the
even gonna
information.
tell me what he's.
Well, you can see
Well-
there's, like, shields and armor around.
Yeah, you want some of this stuff, Ingram?
Yeah, Josh has detect magic. Like, you'd like to check out if any of that's magic.
All of it's magical.
What kind of magical bucklers does he have?
Well, definitely +1. But have Joth give me a spellcraft here.
I want people better than me at negotiating those.
I can negotiate.
You negotiate me a fair deal.
You'll see that everything
Oh.
here is a minimum +1. There's probably nothing greater than a +2 here. but maybe there is, but he'll tell you, like, there's so much magic it's hard for him to separate what's what.
Was there any, like, bucklers that have, like, not necessarily a higher plus, but, like, magical abilities, like spell storing?
Let me check.
defending,
Hold on.
Any of that fancy?
Let's see what we got here.
I'm saying that. Wait, how much do these type of equipment
A
cost?
lot.
I know. That's what it
Yeah.
just dawned on me. Like, I'm asking for a lot here. I have a decent amount of coin and.
All right, that's
and
that, which is that. Okay, so he does have one with a special ability on it.
This is the buckler that you're talking about, Steve?
Yeah, this is one of the bucklers.
Okay.
And it has on it bolstering.
What that means?
Bolstering is anytime the wearer is bolstering armor, damages a creature with a melee or ranged attack, he gains a +2 competence bonus on saving throws against that creature's abilities until the start of next turn. Oh no, yeah, in this ability... Oh no, it can't be applied to Buckler, so it's not that one. Hold on, let me reroll. I wish there was like a thing that told you when it can't be applied to a specific slot item, so I don't waste my time
Yeah, I mean,
reading it.
that sounded kind of good.
I think this also can't be on it.
It's
No, it
animated.
has-
Your shield flies around.
It has Benevolent. Benevolent allows you to, when you're using Aid Another, to add that enhancement bonus to the ally's AC.
Aw.
You notice it has like some kind of weird mark on it too.
Like from the maker or something? Probably?
Yeah. Probably.
Nah, I'm a pass on that.
All right.
What kind of
Fancy
shield do I
enough.
even use alongside like a rapier?
I thought with your feet, you can't actually have a shield.
Is that true? I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I think it comes from the thing that gives you your damage to your weapon, or your dexterity to your weapon. Yeah, you do not gain this benefit while fighting with two weapons or using flurry of blows or any time another hand is otherwise occupied.
Okay, so I can't use another thing.
Yeah.
So there's no other like item I could get that could increase my.
Yeah, nothing that can go on your extra hand. I guess actually, according to that, it says hand, so you could get a buckler with that.
Oh, really?
Because a buckler does not take up a hand slot.
All right. Well, how much are they again?
So he will charge you guys 3,000 for a +1 buckler.
Jeez.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
2,000 2,000 for a +1 buckler. So that is
And I'm just giving it
$700.
+1.
You, with your praise, you'll know that's 700 gold above what the retail would be.
Oh, that's probably fine. And how much armor total would that give me?
That would give you an extra bonus of 2 to your AC.
I mean, it's something.
But it means
oh,
that shield would only give you an effective bonus of 2 now instead of 4.
Oh, then never mind.
Okay. Because this counts as a shield bonus, and so when you cast shield, it overrides your shield.
Gotcha.
So you're not buying anything.
I guess no one here needs what you're selling.
You sure you want it? You sure you're not gonna buy anything? You gotta take something
Oh yeah.
if you're gonna take my information.
I want to see what quivers he has here.
I don't sell quivers. I sell armor, and I sell shields.
I mean, quiver's kind of an armor.
Are you buying or are you taking?
Get some quivers and maybe I'll buy something.
You can't talk to him. He doesn't understand a word of what you're saying. I'm assuming somebody's translating though.
I can see that this guy wants arrows.
I don't have any of those. Look,
Well, that's all he wants. So...
then I'll give you something. How's that sound?
That sounds terrible.
Which one of you is
Sounds like
taking
a
it?
setup.
I'm gonna point to like Higram. He wants it.
I don't know what they're saying. Sounds good to me.
What are you giving? What is happening?
He's gesturing for Higram to come closer.
I come closer. I don't know any
Higram,
better.
he might punch you. I don't know what's going on.
Punch me? For what? Punch?
I'm really confused. He's mad that we're not buying something from him.
I'm gonna give him something to make us even.
Wait, what's happening? What is he saying?
He's gonna give you something to make us even. Because he gave us information?
Make us even. How?
He starts to reach his hand out towards you.
Higram, don't.
Wait, is he trying
toss
to
I'll move away.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just toss the dude a platinum. It's like there's fear in.
Thank you. Alright, now be off with you.
Ask him what he was about to do to me.
Yeah, what were you about to do? I'm curious.
It's not a big deal. Just head on your way. We have a policy around here, though. If you're gonna get information from somebody, you need to give them something. Otherwise, you'll be taking something with you for a long time.
He was gonna curse me.
He was going to curse you.
Yup, motherfucker.
I assumed he was gonna tattoo like cheapskater on him. Or
No.
something.
That would have been equally hilarious.
The curse actually does that for them. So
I wouldn't have even known. I'm just walking
no,
around.
you would have known actually, because they do oddball curses to people. So they're not curses that necessarily affect you in what you're doing, but they're curses that make it obvious that you're some kind of problem.
And it probably bleeds through your equipment, so you put something over it, it's like... Great.
But yeah. So you guys know where to go, but you know it is a drow-ridden area.
Yeah, we might need to wait for our drow to go in there.
Well, I mean, I can give 7 hours divided as I choose dark vision to people.
Well-
It's more that if we have our drow with us, they might not kill us on sight or try to
Also
kill us
that.
overnight, so
You have no direct time limit, so you could wait around for Sen to catch up. But we'll see what happens shortly. We'll be back.
Oh, great.
Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes when you know you could do better? Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes when you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes when you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes better. Well, now's your chance.
Back. So, the party knows the direction to go. You wait around for Sen, but instead, what you get sent is another message. A drow messenger kind of slinks up to you and extends a scroll to you, Luna. You look like the description of who this is supposed to be going to. You're muted.
No, I just want to I guess. I'll take it.
Yeah. You can take it, and it says, I think I have a lead on them. I happen to have some ability to go places where you can't. Just head over there, and I'll make sure everything gets taken care of.
Yay! Well, apparently Sen is taking care of things and tells us we should just head over.
Does it look like it's handwriting?
It does match the handwriting that was upstairs, that was up in your apartment or your house.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be similar enough to... I mean, we sat studying spells and stuff for a while, and it looks like how he was writing.
Okay. It's up to you guys. I'll follow along.
I mean, if he says he has it taken care of, then I guess we should put a little trust in him, and this will show whether or not he's a good fit, I guess, for us.
It seems fine.
If not, it's just another person we gotta kill.
Yeah.
I trust Sen, I think. This will be fine.
So as you guys make your way down this corridor, these corridors are a little wider than the ones you're used to, rather than being about 10 feet wide. These span about 20 feet wide. They are really well built. They have these nice archways in them. But as you start moving down it, you can see like these red banners that do kind of fall along the wall. They look like somebody like etched a symbol into them. Somebody like had sewn a symbol into them, and then somebody like patched something over that, and then somebody used like more needlework to sew something over that, and then somebody used arcane mark to mark that. And there's just like a couple of layers of this that continue on as you like pass by and glance at these things. But they are like every about 50 or 60 feet as you kind of head down this way.
As we're heading in, I'm gonna hit myself and then Pavon with the Cure Light Wounds
Okay.
just to top us up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You pass by several kind of doors that are along the way as you go. And these weird kind of like dark frosted pieces of glass. But you guys can only go about 100 feet before it starts getting really dark down here.
All right. Time for the thing.
Wait, don't use high level magic. I'll cast light on something and give it to whoever. Oh, I'm probably leading.
Okay.
So I'll cast light on like I don't know my shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can
Josh,
cast light.
Joth will cast light on his shield.
Okay.
Also.
Let me double check light. I believe this will make it dim. Yeah, you will cast light and it will, a dim light will shine ahead of you.
It's dimmer than usual.
I'm still.
It
gonna
is
do this.
dimmer than
It's-
usual, yeah.
Mm.
I'll still do this. It's not like it takes that much effort.
Because it feels like you're in some kind of like
Yeah, I know.
magically darkened zone.
No, but Higram is like, what's this shit?
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's hours.
Yeah, that's why I'm also okay casting it, because it lasts for 7 hours, divided among
Yeah.
4 people.
I'll definitely take one of those.
Yep.
This will help out a lot as you're traveling, and rather than being surprised by the people that are some distance out, you'll be able to sort of see some people that are kind of hanging out against the wall. A group of people in these long, flowing red cloaks, with these like red colored shirts that kind of stand leaned about. One of them in particular, wearing a long, flowing red robe, will come out of a door and like move deliberately into your sight range, at least what he believes your sight range to be, which is even at best 60 feet. Well, I see you have magics at your disposal. Better than I would expect.
It'd be quite foolish of us to come this way without some sort of magic.
Is this undercommon or common?
It is an undercommon.
Yeah, still have no idea.
Yep.
So yeah, we got some magic. What's it to you?
What are you even coming this way for? You just looking to get killed, or what?
Well, we happen to be looking for some foolish other people who may have come this way and met demise, but also we have a companion who supposedly is maybe somewhere down here. We're to meet up with him.
What are you, the caretaker?
No, we're just trying to, I guess, make something good out of their bad fortune.
He'll kind of snap his fingers, and a couple of guys will move from the wall and then kind of move back out of your sight range. Oh, it's a nice tip you gave me there.
From what I can see, does it look like they're making an aggressive motion towards us?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I mean, not ever. Now, the way I see it, anything that comes in here is our property. Came in here. So guess what?
I ain't no one's property.
Your property? No, it's fine. It can be their property. Let's not make fights here where we don't have to. Say it's your property. Is there some sort of deal we could make to exchange property instead?
I don't think you understand. See those banners there? See how you're ahead of them?
Unfortunately for you, I am no one's property, so we might have a little bit of an issue with that claim.
You look like property.
That would be a mistake to assume.
No,
I
I know
mean,
how your
that's-
cultures work, right? You all are firm believers in this whole men are the most important thing.
Oh, God, no. Maybe they are, but I sure as hell am not.
Well, I personally think that you seem like property. You got a bunch of men traveling around you.
Or maybe they're my property. Ever think about that?
Prove it.
As you point to the scars.
A good point. They do all wear my mark.
All right, prove it. Show me.
You want proof of their mark? Rusty, why don't you show him yours?
Yeah, look, it's right here.
I have
Much
the ability
different.
To put one on one more person. I could put one on you right now to show you.
I'm not your property.
Just throwing the offer out there.
So they're your
Listen,
property.
we treat her as an equal, okay?
equal. That's
You have some
foolish.
problem with that?
It's a foolish thing. Men are so full of themselves. Especially your surface men. And the dwarven men down here.
I would agree on that. I'm not very fond of most of the surface men, but unfortunately, I have to put up with them.
Well, at least there's some way we have something in common. I still fail to see why you're not my property, though.
Because I'm no one's property.
You entered into my domain. Willingly.
There aren't signs posted that say, oh, step past this mark and you become the property of whoever you are.
Well, property's a very interesting thing, right? If it's in your place and it stays there, it's yours. If it can't get away, it's not given an option.
But that's on the assumption that she's a property, which she is not.
Came in here. Let's say,
As
for
a
example.
person.
Let's say, for example, you guys have what? You guys, I believe, call them farms, right? Not just coops.
Yes.
Let's say you have some of this land that you all have, these farmlands, and you have, what are those ugly brown things that make that terrible noise?
Cows?
Yes, cows. Let's say a cow is somebody else's, but it moves onto your land. Do you keep the cow, or do you let the cow go home?
Well, this goes under there's two different issues I have with this analogy that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
One, no, the cow still belongs to the person who owns the cow. Two, she's not a cow, man.
Just for point
She's a
of clarity,
sentient person. She has
person-
thoughts.
The person he's talking to is a female?
It is hard to identify their gender.
Okay.
And like the robe that they're wearing kind of hides their gender. And the way that their like hair and dress otherwise is kind of like, it's like visually untellable. And being sort of like, of an elven descent, there's that kind of natural femininity of facial design. So it is kind of hard to peg exactly what gender this person would be. You make a annoying point.
They
But-
always call me annoying.
Every person's domain is a little bit different. This is mine. You were previously in someone else's. Now why don't you just follow the rules? I will let you buy your freedom.
So
I will switch to common and tell the rest of the group what it's saying.
Finally. Alright, so I'm gonna tap Pavan and tell him to like keep a nose out for people trying to sneak around us.
Okay.
He's gonna use scent and perception.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't see shit.
Just looking here at some stuff. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's very inexpensive. Just 10 platinums each.
What about what we came here for?
I was gonna say I'm gonna ask, like, since she switched to comment and talked to us, I'm like, have they seen Sen?
I'll switch back to common. I don't think so, but I'm worried those two men went off or whoever they were looking for him.
You'll be free people, and we can talk as free people would.
I'm gonna need a little bit more assurance that you're not just going to figuratively tell me to fuck off.
They'll reach into their robe and they will pull out what looks like a rolled up piece of parchment, and they will unroll it. Standard contract.
can I see that?
Yes, and they'll extend it to you.
Alright, I guess I'll read it.
Yeah,
Presumably-
it is a contract declaring the rights of freedom to all parties signed upon it that pass within the lands of the Crimson Banner.
Nice. She just gave it to us?
Nope,
Nope.
it's not. It's not signed. So
Alright, this is where I'll be like, this is, I guess, I don't know, guys. I think we should just pay it. It's gonna be way easier than any hassle that might involve tons of cards.
How much is it?
10 platinum.
Platinum each.
Is it written
How many
in
people do my eyes go
in
wide? Like, how many
It is
people
not written
around? How many people around do we see that could
you can
ambush us for a
see
second?
3 people in range right now.
And
Yeah, I want to gauge
Like, fuck
strength.
this! I'm just giving you free money?
Yeah,
Yeah. Give me a gauge check there, Sylvia.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that the 2 people leaned up against the wall. They seem incredibly agile. They would probably pose a challenge to an individual person. Like in a one-on-one fight, there might be a challenge. The person in the robes, though, is something is changing the way that they appear. And so you cannot quite get a reading on this person. But you do know that things that usually try to disguise that are probably disguising it for a good reason.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, that boss lady is something weird is about her. She isn't what she appears.
That magic?
These other guys we should be able to take no problem though.
It leads me even more to want to believe we should pay off the thing. Plus, I mean, it's not just going to be these 3 people. There's like a whole bunch of these guys, right? In theory.
What if we kill them quick? They can't call for help. And then how far into their territory are we?
You're a few hundred feet. No, not a few hundred, like 150 feet in.
I mean, it's up to you guys as usual. I'll follow what the group wants to do, but there's 3 of them.
So Rusty, do you have any knowledge in reading contracts or anything? Like you're saying this contract is good, but do you actually know?
Do you want me to gauge the contract?
No.
Knowledge law.
You
don't you have
either
knowledges?
knowledge law, or I'll also offer you a knowledge local.
I mean, I'll take knowledge local.
Okay. Yeah, so you can read over it, and it does seem like a pretty reasonably binding contract as long as the people down here abide by law. You do know, though, give me a knowledge history to go along with this. Still good. You know that drow are traditionally lawful creatures. They tend to keep a system of law in place and follow according to that system.
Yeah, but we don't know what this thing that's leading them is. It might be a demon.
You act like there's been a surprise demon at some point in my games ever.
I mean, if it's a devil, I wouldn't have any problem. But if it's demon, then it might be an issue with the contract.
Like, if you guys are talking like in character, I would just say ask her what, or ask them what they look like without the magic covering them. I'm very direct.
Yeah, I'm pretty direct too. I agree. It's good.
Yeah, I'm like, ask them.
My companions here are saying that unfortunately they can't quite get a read on whether or not they trust you based on the fact that your appearance is rather shifty. They would feel more assured if you could show them what you truly look like.
I cannot take down my defensive mechanisms in this environment. Your friend is likely trying to gauge certain aspects of me, and I have a lot of things that make me rather difficult to pin down.
He has some fear you might be a demon or something.
I would last not but 2 minutes down here as a demon. at the very least, he could assume I'm some kind of devil. But I wouldn't bother to offer you a contract. I would have had my people kill you by now.
I try to haggle the price down.
Yeah, you can give me a try. Give me a bluff check and an idea for how you like. Just a general idea for how you're trying to kind of bring the price down.
I mean, I would like try to compare it against other contracts that I might be familiar with.
Yeah, so you're actually aware of like some freedom, some like slave freedom contracts that do exist. So go ahead and give me a bluff check.
Can I aid him at all since I'm in charge?
Yes, you can. You may aid with a bluff. Nice. That is a very good roll. Well, I didn't expect that there'd be somebody who's part of the upper market that's down here, but I suppose we could make something a little more fair if you'd be willing to help out with the trade.
In what way?
We have some people that we want to specifically send up, and we could use someone to escort them rather than have to send our own people. It'd be nice if we have people that are conveniently here now to send them.
Yeah, let me talk it over with my friends here.
If you're willing to do it, I'm willing to do it I'm willing to give you your freedom without cost. Sign the contract.
So yeah, guys, if we escort some people up somewhere, we get our
There's some
freedom.
people here that he wants us to escort to the surface when we return. And if we do that, it's free.
Yep, that's right. Free. Can't do
Sure,
better than
I-
free.
Like, are they saying escort them immediately because, like, we wanna?
I don't think immediately. He's just saying we're conveniently here, so when we return, if we escort them with us, so that they don't have to waste any of their people taking them up.
And we
Well, I
get
mean,
a copy
if-
of that contract showing that we're free to go where we want down here.
You're
In their
free to go in the
territory.
red area is what it
I
says.
was supposed to say in their territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, well, we should see the details of the new contract before we make any agreement.
Yeah, is there a different contract? Or is it-
She'll ask you to hand over the contract, and then at the
Oh,
bottom
now we
she'll
know it's a she!
sorry, and then they'll write out the details of the contract at the bottom. I mean, bear in mind, I do this with Hadhup all the time too, so that may not be their gender identity, but I tend to inadvertently use pronouns of what I have created to be the original sex of the creature. But it actually, since I've inadvertently used it, this character doesn't actually give a shit about gender. As is actually kind of like, they care about it as it relates to how the system works, but otherwise, you guys don't have the gauge. I don't want to give out too many details, because there's actually kind of a storyline reason for it. And it's neat, but it's also, yeah. Anyway, sorry. Trying not to do the bad GM thing and give out too much information too early.
Okay,
But
yeah, so,
regardless,
like,
I think this is a fair contract. It seems we just escort whoever they want up, and
Yeah, I asked him about the. So what's the time frame on us escorting this?
Yeah, so a couple of things real quick. First of all, Rusty, you're very aware. I don't know if anybody else is catching it, but you would be very aware that you're going to be transporting slaves from here to one of the slave markets that you have worked adjacent to. That is why it's free. If Rusty is willing to keep that a secret, that's fine. But I don't know what Rusty's ethics are. So down
as much as
here,
I hate to do this.
slavery is legal. Up there, if you can't take a slave that's from the overworld, but if somewhere else sells you a slave, that is not a free person in that place.
Well, Rusty would prefer to not spend 10 gold, and he thinks that
In platinum.
in
Platinum.
platinum, sorry, not,
Gold.
he doesn't want to spend 10 platinum, and he thinks that his friends knowing this information would be less likely to want to do it, so he's probably going to keep this.
Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry. What was your question then? I'm sorry.
I
totally ruined that.
The time frame. It's
Oh
time
yeah,
frame.
the time frame is like it needs to be done as part of you leaving. So you'll escort them up there. They'll be notified as soon as the transaction is complete. And if you fail to complete the transaction, you are eligible for consequences, which may include and are up to and not limited to death.
What if they die on the way back because of
I was
going to
say, what if like the escorts die? Like, what if something attacks
You're
us?
wholly responsible for their transportation. They need to make it there, otherwise it's on you.
From what I understand,
Me specifically, or on us as a group? Okay.
I'd be willing to agree with it if she's willing to tell us all the secrets that Steve decided not to tell the world. All the background lore just seems super juicy.
Well, we already tried to get that out of her, and
I know, I'm joking.
No,
all right. So this
can't take down the protections.
All right. So this is where I speak to you guys in common and be like, it seems like we have two options. Option A is 10 platinum. We don't worry about anything.
No, option A is kill them.
That's always
Let's call
the
that
option.
option 0.
That's
always
option A.
number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm
Option A
gonna
is
be
kill
out.
them. Option B is pay 10 platinum. Option C is we escort some people to the surface. But if anything happens to them, we're pretty on the hook for it.
Yeah, we
could not let anything bad happen.
I would take 10 platinum to escort somebody to the surface. That's essentially what this is.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm fine with it.
I don't know do I know what the consequences are?
Up to
death. Yeah.
Up to, including and not limited to death.
All right, well, if
You
you're
said-
willing to put death on the line, we can escort them.
And the contract it doesn't have like a time limit, like, oh, we'll be free for 30 minutes after delivery. Got them.
No, but there's like a reasonable expectation of at your earliest convenience, you will deliver these people to.
Well, I
this
meant
person.
like they're not screwing us. They're not going to make it where like after we deliver them, we come back. They're like, in the time it took you to come back.
The contract is a permanent contract.
Okay. Yeah,
We also know that the caliber of monsters that are on this level and above are weaker.
So does it show on here what their territory is? Like, can I like look at it?
No,
like,
because remember the territories adjust a lot. So you're basically looking for the banners. The banners indicate whose territory is what. So like as you're moving through the zones, if you start noticing that like there are no more red banners and suddenly you start seeing maybe like a blue banner or a green banner, then you have a problem. The other problem you realize is dark vision is black and white.
Oh, so there's
is that really true?
different shades of banner.
Yes.
It's like, how gray is this banner?
Dark vision is black and white. That is
Yeah, it is.
rules as written.
I think in every system, like 5e, it was
Is
like
there
that.
not like a crest
Dark-
symbol? Is there?
There
not,
is.
like-
There is a symbol, but bear in mind it keeps changing. That was what I was describing. Like there was something sewn in, and then somebody put a patch over top of it, and then somebody sewed over top of that, and then somebody put some arcane marks over it.
It seems like a hassle, but I don't want to. It seems like a hassle, and I don't want to deal with it.
What the? Delivering the person up? So we're going back to plan A, killing them all?
No,
Have
no,
you
no, no.
finished whatever your discussions are? This is taking seemingly an eternity.
All right, do we want to vote?
I say take them up there.
Let's just escort the people up. It's not
All
that
right,
big
fine.
of a
We'll just
deal.
do it. We'll take you up on your offer. We will escort them to the surface.
Wonderful. Splendid, splendid, splendid decision. Please sign on the lines up below.
Is this a thing that I have to sign my actual name, or like they'll know? Like,
You
not that
can
I want to do this,
you
but-
can sign what you want. They give you a quill to write with.
Yeah, didn't we do a contract with that other devil? Like, I mean, we know that how the devil contracts work, right?
But this
Pretty sure
isn't
we
a
did
devil contract. This is just a normal.
I'm assuming it's a devil contract.
Oh
like-
my god, I signed the contract and
Okay.
handed it to the next person.
Do you
Yeah,
and you
I'll
sign your name on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Higrim,
Yeah,
you
I'll
sign
sign
it?
my name.
Did, did it change to blood?
Nope. Silvio, do you sign your name on it?
Yeah, me and Josh still sign.
All right.
I'll sign my name on it. I don't know.
Your actual name
Yeah, my actual. Well,
Wait,
or your
Rusty.
moniker? Because is
Yeah.
Rusty your actual name?
Or are you just making an X?
I forgot the answer I had for that question. For the time being, I'm going to say that Rusty is just my nickname.
Okay. So I need you to give me a will save to write Rusty on there.
Okay.
oh, I thought you were gonna be like, well, you're not free because you didn't put your name.
Yeah,
on
you sign Rusty on it.
it. Actually, I'm gonna have Pavan like put his hand in the dirt. Hey, he's free too. Fuck that. I'm about to claim my pen.
Okay.
Yup.
Now that the contract is signed, about talking about the other things.
Yes, now that the contract is signed, I would appreciate it if the four of you could do me a favor. Tell me who this is. And two of the guards will, or two of these like drow will walk forward with Rusty or with Sen in chains. And,
Like, who are you all along?
and this is where we
So-
will stop for tonight.
Oh god.
We'll see you soon. Good night.